Hello everybody, this is Gareth Goon Speaks back here with another video. This one here has angered me a bit, um, but I'd like you to stick with me to hear what's happening. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar or give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you can donate to my ministry and the charities that I support at garethcahoon3@gmail.com on PayPal. Or otherwise you can look me up on my other social media accounts, and especially on YouTube, where if you hit subscribe and scroll down to the very bottom where my created playlists are, you can watch the videos that I watch on a daily basis. This one here is an unfortunate story. The battle is not over. Former Muslim who fled Iran and became a pastor fights deportation from Israel. Iranian American pastor Raman Parsa has been living in Jerusalem for 3 years with his Israeli wife Yasmin and their 1 year old son. During the war, he has become a regular commentator on Israeli news, but the Ministry of Interior denied his application for citizenship because he was born in an enemy country. The family is now pursuing a final legal appeal in an effort to remain together in the Jewish state. Parsha arrived in Israel on March 8, 2023, and experienced the horrors of the October 7th attack alongside the rest of the country. During the war, he stepped up to help displaced Israelis, providing nearly 40,000 meals to 1,500 people. He has also used his platform to consistently speak in defence of Israel. Yet now the Israel Interior Ministry is insisting he must leave the country, threatening deportation and separation from his wife and young family. The couple is now pursuing one final appeal, asking for the prayers and support of Christians from around the world. Born into a Muslim family 7 years after the 1979 Islamic Revolution, Parsha describes his early life in Iran as hell under the regime. As a teenager, he was arrested, detained, and tortured on fabricated charges. Parsha has witnessed public executions, including people hanging from cranes, and endured indoctrination that portrayed Jews and Israelis as enemies. During an interview with All Israel News, he said they executed tens of thousands of people. Millions fled. Around 8 million people have fled Iran since the beginning of the revolution. In our textbooks, we had caricatures of Israeli soldiers killing Palestinian babies. It was not real, but they wanted to sow the seed of hatred in our hearts towards the Jews in Israel. His arrest with friends for a minor offence exposed him to the regime's brutality and sparked deep questions about the faith he had been taught. Studying the Quran and the Hadith further eroded his belief. I saw so many evil things talking about killing the Jews, killing the infidels, beheading them, he said. I could not accept or believe that this ideology came from the God who made the stars, the moon, and the sun. At age 19, Parsha encountered the Christian gospel through satellite television and in a transformative moment invited God into his life. The moment I said that, heat went through my hand and through all of my body. He recalled I started shaking and crying. I felt a love I had never felt before, as if a 500-pound weight had been lifted off my shoulders. Parsha said he experienced profound healing, including the supernatural ability to forgive those who had tortured him. His conversion made life in Iran untenable. After receiving death threats, he fled to Turkey in 2006, and then to the United States in 2008. There he attended Bible college, became a pastor in California, and taught about loving one's enemies and God's purposes for Israel. A new life, an uncertain future. Parsha's deep appreciation for the biblical connection between Persia and the Jewish people. Particularly the role of the Persian kings in helping the Jews resonated personally with when he met his wife Yasmin. The couple married in 2020 and moved to Israel in 2023. They applied for his citizenship the following year. Because of his Iranian birthplace, the application was referred to a humanitarian committee for review. After a year and a half, the request was rejected on the grounds that he was born in an enemy country. A court appeal initially succeeded. The judge ruled that decision disproportionate and ordered the Ministry of Interior to reconsider, taking into account the well-being of his Israeli wife and child. However, on the 13th of July, the ministry issued a final rejection that mirrored the original decision. The family had been given until August 25th to file one last court appeal. If unsuccessful, Parsha will face immediate deportation from Israel. If Rahman is deported, our family will be forced to make an impossible choice, Yasmin said in their fundraiser, which aims to raise the money needed to hire a qualified lawyer. Our son would either grow up separated from his father or be forced to leave the only home he has ever known. The irony is not lost in Parsa. While the family fights for unity in Israel, his brother remains imprisoned in Iran for participating in protests where the regime has killed some 50,000 people. It seems like the curse of the Islamic regime is following me here, Parsha said with frustration. Everyone talks about how Iranians are different, but I'm here fighting because I was born in the country. It's not my fault. So if I could ask you all to pray and intercede on the behalf of Parsha and his beautiful Jewish wife and child. If I could just talk to anybody that's high up in the Israel government, if you can get this message. This man is totally transformed. He loves Israel more than he loves his home country. He has supported it during the war. He has sweat, blood and tears that he has spent in this land. His only crime was to fall in love with a beautiful Jewish woman. And now he's being targeted because not only does he come from an enemy country, but he follows the Messiah. And that could be enough to get you kicked out of Israel, which is a shame and disgrace. The Israeli government needs to really look at this case and to change something drastically to let this man stay with his wife and child and not have them all being uprooted. And the child, who has never known any other country but Israel, would perhaps have to live outside Israel just because this beautiful Jewish woman had the audacity to marry an Iranian man who just happened to be Christian. Israel, if you want to look good, here's your chance. Please take it. Let this man stay in the country and show that you are a loving, kind, and forgiving people. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.